Hi everyone. So today I'm going to try to do a quick and simple makeup tutorial for you, and I'm also want to show you a few of my new favorites that I've gotten for foundation wise and face stuff. So let's get to it. So first I'm going to use a Lancome Visionaire 1 Minute Blur as my primer. This stuff is absolutely I can't even explain how much I love it. I mean, it's like empty, pretty much. It's horrible. And it's like a really thick consistency, but it like goes into everything and like smooths everything out really well. And I haven't been using a moisturizer lately because the moisturizers I have just keep making my face really, really oily, which I already have oily skin, so I'm kind of just letting it dry out. And when I do use moisturizer lately, it is just making my face break out. So I've been using this as my moisturizer and a primer, so I just kind of knock out two birds with one stone, and it's been lovely. Alright, and so next I'm going to use Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Makeup. It's lovely. And this is in the color 06 Ivory. So I just take it and I put it on my hand like this. I give myself a pretty good amount. And then I take my, MAC Face and Body Foundation. I love this stuff. And it's in N2. And I just take this and I just do like a little dot on it. Like just enough to be able to mix them together. And then I just take my finger and I just mix them so they're at least somewhat like well mixed together. And then I just take the excess and I just wipe it on my face. And then I take my flat top brush, and this one's from Icing, and it's called the Expert Powder. But I absolutely love it for my foundation, and I just dab it on my face. And I do a little bit of sweeping, and I do a lot of dabbing. And these two foundations together are just absolutely amazing. And when I'm not using this, I'm using Kat Von D. And on my lazy days, I just use the Stay Matte on its own, but it's getting kind of dark for me. So when I use them together, they really just look really good. La da da da. And then I always make sure I get my eyes because I don't know. I always get my eyelids because I don't want my veins showing and all that fun stuff. And then, oh my goodness, it looks so dark because of this lighting. I mean, so light because of the lighting. Whatever. It's like in my house, my lighting's either super dark or it's, whatchamacallit, orange looking. So I'm trying my hardest to figure out where to do my videos at, where it's not too bright and where it's not too dark. So it's just an experimental process for me today. And then I always go down my neck to make sure that it all blends in really well. And then I just take whatever is left on my hand and I just make sure I pat it, make sure it looks good everywhere. Alright, let me just check myself in the mirror. Hair in my mouth. And then I almost always have lines, and so I just take it and I try to smooth it out as much as I can. And my face is really broken out today, so that's a fun time. And when I use both of these together, I get a good amount of coverage. It's not like 100% full coverage, but it's pretty good. Alright, and next I'm going to use the Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. I absolutely love this stuff, and it's in NC25, and I just take an itty bitty amount, as like half a pump if even possible, because this stuff really does go a long way. And so I just take it, so I put the stuff that's on my finger, that's where the pump came out, and then I take a little bit out on the other finger, just so that way I don't have a whole bunch on my finger at once. And I just dab on to my little acne. I'm almost done moving all of my madre stuff out of her bedroom, so we will be in there soon. And I think the lighting will be better in that bathroom than it is in the other bathrooms. So I'm hoping it will be a lot better for y'all. Told you I had a whole bunch of acne. Gotta love it. Alright. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. And so, let me get a napkin. And so then when I'm done with that, I almost always, oh my goodness, I'm missing steps today, I swear. So I always take my Urban Decay spray, setting spray, or whatever setting spray I have around because I have like 5. This one's the deflicking one, and I always spray it, but I almost always spray it after I use my Visionaire Blur and then put on my foundation and then spray it again after my foundation, just because I like to lock it in really well. Plus, I also work in the restaurant industry, so I want to make sure that it stays all day, especially when I'm sweating and there's grease everywhere, like, not a fun time. And now I'm going to just go in with my Smashbox Camera Ready Concealer in 01. And so I'm just going to take it down my nose, and this stuff is pretty nice, but I feel like it could be a little bit big, like, stronger formula, so I always do have quite a bit lately. And I bought this pretty recently. So I just pretty much take it all the way down my face. And then I do under my eyes, take it out to my temple, just go down the cheek. And then I kind of just draw in a little bit, so that way I have a little bit more product. And then the same on the other side. And depending on the day, I do it right here, but I'm not going to do that for this look. I'm just going to kind of do something a little bit easier. And I feel like I am doing an easy makeup look, like a quick, fast one, but this also just helps on my busy days when I feel like I look like dragging. This just helps brighten everything up. And so I literally just pat it because I don't like moving it, because I pretty much put it everywhere where I want it to go. Sometimes I'll just drag it a little bit, but most of it's in the places where I like. And then I just pat, pat, pat. And I just like using my finger, especially because this product is pretty thick. So when I use my finger to do it, it helps the material like melt, if that makes sense, get warm between my finger and my nose and my body and my face, and then it just kind of helps it be able to blend a lot better. Okay. Oh, goodness me, I forgot. And then I always take my the Prolong Wear concealer again, and I just take it and I put it on my eyelids. I put it all over my eye, so that way it conceals it, and then also it doubles as a eyeshadow primer. So when you're running late, you don't have to do a whole bunch of steps. Just making your life easier, which is all about my busy morning routine whenever I'm running super late for work or just don't feel like getting out of bed. Just do something super simple like this. Cool beans, cool beans. And then, yet again, I take my setting spray and just spray myself all over again. Cool beans, cool beans. And then I got it all over my makeup. Okay. And then I just take, I don't know yet. Yeah, I'll just do this. So I'm just going to take this really shiny white eyeshadow, and it's called Wet Dry Eyeshadow, and it's in Peachy Jean, and this was actually from Victoria's Secret before I lost the lid. I don't think they have it anymore, honestly, but any kind of like white shimmery shadow will do. And I just take it on my finger and I just apply it generously all over my lid from the brow bone all the way down, just so that way it kind of brightens up my eye. I hate my lighting. I still need to just buy something for y'all. And then I just do it again. And you can do this with like any kind of like dollar eyeshadow, like dollar store eyeshadow. I don't care. Just as long as you get something glittery up in there and white to just brighten up the area. And then also I know that the 24-hour eyeshadow from, was it Maybelline? L'Oreal? I don't know. That stuff, I have a white color, like a light white shiny color in it, and I absolutely love it for this look. Okay, and then once I'm done with that, I just take a matte brown color. So this is the Softbox from Smashbox, and it is just this color right here. I have no idea what the name is, but it's like a matte brown, and it's super nonchalant, nothing special. Just take it on a like fluffy blending type brush. Just dab a little bit in the corners. Just dab a little bit in the corners. And just blend it out really, really well. Just so that way it gives my eyeball a little bit of depth. Nothing major. Super simple. Okay. So, super simple, super easy, just blend it really well, and then sometimes I even just take my finger and just blend it out a little bit easier, like a little bit more. And then I'm just going to take a, this NYC waterproof eyeliner in the color Sky High. Super pretty. And I'm just going to line, let's see, I'm just going to line my upper lash line lightly with this. That way it gives it some pop of color, nothing too much, but when you're running late, a little something something makes everything better. Okay. Okay. And then I just make sure they're even. Good to go. And now I'm just going to take my Buxom mascara and I'm just going to apply just some coats. Nothing, nothing too drastic. Awesome sauce. And now I just am going to take, now I'm just going to take my MAC, what is this? Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium. And I'm just going to dab that all over my face. And just blend everything out. Let's double check in the mirror. Awesome. And then when I'm running super late, I just take an eyeliner, not an eyeliner, an eyebrow brush and just brush everything out. Sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of color if I feel like I need to, but today we're in a rush, so no. And then I just take my blush, and this is the Ginger Pop blush from Clinique, and it's like a bronzy peachy color, so it can double as your bronzer on some days, which is just fab. And I just kind of apply it generously everywhere, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to go in with my, what is this called? My highlighter in Tiki from Hard Candy, and just go through and just lighten everything up a bit. And then I'm done. Yeah, done. And so I have a nice, simple look, nothing too cray-cray, but also elegant, I guess, kind of, whatever. Yeah, So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm hopefully going to start posting more. We'll see, starting into season for both my jobs. So yeah, hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or any suggestions, comment down below. And yeah, have a wonderful night, day, wherever you are. Bye, y'all.